Good evening, everybody. I know that it is late, and I haven't did a video in a few days. I have got to get on myself, but I've been, just keeping myself busy, still trying to find work, trying to keep myself going. How's everybody doing with the panic and anxiety and the OCD and the depression and the bipolar, schizophrenic? Man, I don't know, so many different elements that we could have. I hope that you have been practicing those, those daily affirmations. They Things will only work if we stay consistent. I know that for me, the last 2 weeks have been overwhelming. Panic and anxiety been present every day, and the last few days have been really intense. And like I tell you, I think I actually, I pray. That's a form of meditation, but actually deep meditation I haven't did, and that is part of the issue. So I know I need to actually get back in that, but I've just been overwhelmed with stress, and I am so sorry. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm sleepy. I've been overwhelmed with just stress in my personal life, stress in relationships, stress in my personal growth. So it's trying to take a hold of me. So I know I share with you. For me, anxiety and panic is deeper than just the physical and mental. It's spiritual for me. So for me, it's like, I'm reaching to the point, with spirituality, and becomes greater awareness when you get to new levels. So when you're reaching new levels, the negative energy doesn't want you to reach or grow. It wants to keep you complacent where you are. So you're constantly fighting yourself. The new you wants to grow and become who you were meant to be, and the old you wants you to stay, and you can't stay what you are used to. You can, but you won't change, you won't grow, you won't reach new levels, you won't gain new opportunities. You'll just have exactly what you have. And if you want more, you cannot accept that. And when we get to the point where we're growing and changing and becoming who we are, that spirit within is going to try to fight and battle. So we have to be geared up for that. So that is what I'm going through right now. Today wasn't actually a bad day. Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. I'm so tired. Today wasn't a bad day. Yesterday I was overwhelmed, overcame with a lot of emotions, just changes. And like I said, it's okay to have some bad days sometime. I think we are too hard on ourselves when we have a bad day, thinking everything gotta go perfect all the time, but it's not. Yesterday I was just going through some stuff. I started to, but I didn't sink back down in the depressed state, and I had to pull myself out of it. And I said I will not go here again. And I just got up and I started doing stuff, and actually I started baking, and that took away all of that feeling of unworthiness, not valuable, thinking that I'm not worth it. And that's why I urge people to find something that you actually enjoy, that gives you peace. For me, it's writing. For me, it's taking a walk, enjoying nature. When I'm feeling low, I just go outside and let the sun touch my face. And at that moment, I feel better. When I write, I feel better. When I'm making, when I'm baking, I feel better. When I'm man, when I'm exercising, I feel better. So we gotta find what works for us, and everything does not work for everybody, and everything is trial and error. We're gonna keep trying stuff until we find what works for us. Me having a balanced diet works. Me just sometimes it's overthinking and anxiety. I've been in moments where I'm driving and out with people and my anxiety is bad and I just fight through it. I literally fight myself through it, talk myself through it, calm myself at that moment, and that's scary because you don't want to freak out in front of people, especially some people don't understand what anxiety and panic is, and then you're sitting there going through one at that moment, and so it's a scary feeling. It's not fun. It's never fun to experience all of that, and it's just like we don't have any control, but we can control it. We can learn to control it, and it's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of growing. It's going to take consistent efforts. It's going to take a lot of research. It's going to take trial and error. It's going to be a journey, and this is going to be continued for the rest of our life. Like certain things, it's just a given thing. Just like losing weight, I've lost weight, and it's going to be a journey for the rest of my life to stay consistent and committed to my goals. So anything that we want growth in and we want to change, we have to remain consistent in our goals and our thinking, and that's where those pain come from. It's like the anxiety and the panic come from the way that we think and feel about ourselves. But just to let you know, you are not those negative thoughts. You are not those negative feelings. It's just a way to keep us captured, and I wish that I could take all the pain away because I was going through it. When I tell you yesterday that I was in tears almost the entire day yesterday because I felt unworthy and I felt unvaluable and unlovable. And it is just like, why am I feeling like this? I look at myself in the mirror. I'm not perfect, but I know I'm better than what I used to be. And it's just like, I don't understand, why am I going through this? Why did these thoughts even come? And it's so funny. At the moment when I started feeling a little down today, my brother's girlfriend had actually texted me a message, and it was just what I needed at that moment. And then I went to go see my uncle, and in our conversation, he made me feel at peace, and he made me feel valuable and worthy, even though we don't seek it in itself. But it was just validation that we are special and we're valuable and we're worth it. And I don't know where these thoughts come from to make us feel less than. And I think sometimes we compare ourselves to people and we compare ourselves to situations, and we can't. We have to find our own worth and value, and that is, when I tell you, it is hard, especially if you've been through some things. Letting go is part of the process. Letting go is part of the anxiety and panic process because we hold on to stuff that we shouldn't hold on to and we overthink. And I think just letting go and forgiving ourselves for making mistakes and forgiving others and asking to be forgiven, and then just let all that bull crap go. And if people don't want to forgive you, then so be it. Just let them be. But forgive yourself and move on from it and let it go. You cannot hold on to pain and hurt if you want to grow. And trust me, it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It might take a year or two. I am still going through the process. Yes, I am better than I was last year, but I'm not at the point where I'm completely healed. I'm still trying to figure my whole self out on this journey. And as I grow, I'm learning, I'm getting better, but it's still not easy. I wonder why I even have these. Like today, I had a little bit of episode after an intense conversation, and it's just like, wow, why? And even tonight, these negative thoughts started commenting me about how I feel about myself. And it's just like, I cannot go there anymore. I am tired of these thoughts taking over my mind and my feelings. And enough is enough. Like, I had to tell her, like, no, we're not. You are worthy and valuable. You're special. I had to tell myself early, like, you're a bad chick. You're bad. Like, and it's just, it's crazy how other people see in us what we don't see in ourselves. And I just urge us to be consistent with daily affirmation, telling yourself you're beautiful and confident and lovable every day. It might sound silly, it might feel silly while you're looking at yourself in the mirror, actually talking to yourself, but trust me, it's going to do wonders. Listen to positive, uplifting music. Don't listen to music that is going to put you down and diminish your self-worth. And I wish I could say this is going to be an easy journey, but it's not. Through the process of trying to gain control, I call it a purging process. And when things purge, it doesn't feel good. It's like a chicken hatching from eggs. Pieces falling off, levels falling off. So that damage, those mistakes, those things that we have said, that we have thought, like we got to get through different levels to reach to the point where we're going to be at peace. And I want you to be okay if you have a bad day. Don't beat yourself up for having a bad day. You're going to get through it. Every day that you wake up, I want you to go in the mirror and I want you to tell yourself, you know what, I love you. Whatever your name is, I love you. You're worthy, you're valuable, you are confident, you are living in your purpose and dream. You tell yourself that every day. Start from there and watch how you feel about yourself. Repeat it throughout the day. And love on you. Because I learned that no matter how bad we want people to accept and love us, if we don't do it ourselves, we cannot get it back in return. What we put out in the world is what we want to gain. And we want to receive unconditional real love, and we want to receive, support. Even if we don't, we have to learn to have it in ourselves, but we'll receive it when we put that energy out there. And I don't want us to not live in this life and just exist. Existing is no fun. I want us to live, and I want us to get through this. And I urge you, if you need help, go get it. Therapy is always good. If you need meds, take them if they balance you. If not, there are natural ways of healing, but it's going to take some research. It's going to take time. It's going to take consistent effort. It's going to take a lot of tears. I cannot tell you how many tears I done cried going through this process. And it is okay. I used to be ashamed of who I am and what I'm going through. And you know what? At this point in my life, I don't owe anyone any explanation of why I am who I am. And that is okay. And if people don't accept me for who I am, that is okay. That is on them. I don't owe anybody anything but my son. And he loves me for who I am. And so I'm going to love on myself. And through loving on myself, I'm winning this battle with anxiety and panic. I will not allow it to overtake me and my thoughts and my being, because I'm going to reach those new levels. I'm going to elevate, and I'm going to become the person that God meant for me to be. And I want all of you to do that same thing. I hope we continue to find support and utilize the research and tools and techniques in these videos out here to help us grow to that point. And if you have negative people in your circle, get rid of them. If people are not adding value and worthiness to your life, get rid of them. You do not need those people in your life. And sometimes we have to let go of people that we really love, so that we can see and be who we truly are. We gotta let go of some situations, let go of some places. And it's not easy, it's hard to get from what you're used to. But I'm telling you, this process is not easy, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it to see you smile every day. It's going to be worth it to laugh, to hear laughter, just enjoy regular conversation, then enjoy the sunlight. It is going to be worth it when you discover out your unique self, your beautiful self, your awesome self. So tonight, I leave you with this tonight. Go to bed and be thankful for yourself. Be thankful for these mental elements. Be thankful that you were chosen to carry this. Because let me tell you something. God does not put on us more than what we can bear. So we're going through this because He created us to be strong to get through this. And your journey and your testimony is going to be a strength for someone else. So remember that. We're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, I want you to get in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm strong. And speak life into yourself. Because I guarantee you it's going to stir something up inside of you. And you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get the help I need. I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be consistent. I ain't worrying about them people. And watch how. Watch your circle change for yourself. You're going to attract more positive people. And you're going to get to the point where you're okay with yourself. And even in chaos, you're going to be okay. You're going to be able to smile through it. I want you to have a good night. And I'm hoping and praying for you that you're going to come to the point where you accept and love yourself. Because you were uniquely created just to become who you are. And you're about to reach a new level. As long as we let go of all that pain in the past, we're going to become the great people we are. Have a good night, everybody.